just picked up the keys, time to smash this project.
How you afraid to drop a dime when you already dropped the dime?
So as you can see guys, the scaffolding is going up.
Talking about shorty, you remember when I grind slow?
We already have prior approval in place.
Nah, you got me confused with your other booze. I've been peep game, so I never gave a cookie up. And that's why I got your wife on the line, man. And I hope she gets every single diamond ring. All on the stage like they motivational speakers, when really they just A1 creepers.
Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. I am currently on the way to our Islington project to check in on some progress and then heading over to our Enfield project. We pick up the keys for that site today. We are completing on the purchase today. I'll be explaining to you guys how we got the prior approval before we completed on the purchase. So yeah, stick around. But yeah, as you just saw earlier, I was in the office just finishing off our planning application for our Islington project, the one we are heading over to now. Hopefully that goes out today. The team are going to be finishing that off. We'll be glad to see the back of that one because it's been holding up things on site. So anyway, so right now we're heading over to the Islington project, as I said. A few more subcontractors on site, lots more action going on. So just going there to check in on some progress. Yeah, I was there earlier this week with my community members, just showing them really what a live construction project is all about, explaining to them the strategy that we have on this project. Yeah, just a good way for people to learn, really. If anyone is interested in finding out a little bit more about my community, then yeah, please check out the link in the description. Yeah, that's it. Thanks.
So as you can see guys, the scaffolding is going up. So the whole building is going to be wrapped in scaffolding and monoflex soon to allow us to progress works on removing the roof and restoring the facade, changing the windows, just giving the whole building a facelift. It's going to be wrapped in scaffolding for maybe the best part of a year. So the next time I'll probably see the building from the outside will be when the scaffolding comes down. But I love that bit. I love that bit because it's like unwrapping a present. It's the first time you'll see the building restored, looking all shiny and new. So yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. But yeah, one step closer. Anyway, let's go inside and check in on some progress. Say goodbye to this roof. So guys, as you've seen, a bit more progress this week. We've got the scaffolding, which is starting to wrap the building. We've got the electricians going. We've got the other subcontractors going. So just a quick recap for any new viewers. On this scheme, we are doing multiple things. It's a mixed-use scheme. We're opening up the ground floor for a big high street supermarket chain, converting the upper floors from commercial to residential, creating a new mansard level. We're converting the existing roof space into a mansard level. We're also going to be doing a new build element to the rear. And in the next week or so, the whole roof, the existing roof, will be coming down, and that's going to allow us to progress works on the second floor. Meanwhile, as I mentioned earlier, we are about to submit our full planning application for the whole site as well. Fingers crossed the council allow it. It is basically giving them exactly what they wanted, so, you know, hopefully, but you never know. And now we're heading over to our Enfield project to pick up the keys, and I've just received the email, no joke, I have just received the email from our solicitors to say that we have completed, so amazing, woohoo! We are heading over to meet the now previous owner to pick up the keys and do a little bit of a handover process. He's going to explain to us just the basics to do with the utilities. Just do a quick walk around There is one subcontractor we're going to be meeting there as well. So yeah, we're heading over there now. Show me.
This stuff.
I think you're scared. Way to Enfield. Okay. Sorry, it's actually going to be more longer than that. We just looked at the sat nav and it's saying 45. Ah, I see. Yeah, so you weren't really 10 minutes away, were you? So Danny, how do you feel about completing on the purchase of another building?
Here we go again.
Here we go again. So what do I think are the chances of us getting planning approval on the Islington project? They are going to cause a fuss because it's Islington, but I don't think it's going to be anything we can't resolve during determination period.
So back to my question, what are the chances?
Yeah, we're going to get it, 100%.
100%? Gee. I'm asking what you think the probability is of receiving
Probability.
a positive determination.
I'd say higher than 50-50. You're at 50-50, right?
I'm at like 40%.
Yeah, I'm 60% in favour. 60%. Yeah, you're 40%. When we were downstairs, yeah, so this whole stair core, the lift shaft and all of this main structure, this is load bearing, so that remains, yeah? Yeah, so in this area, this becomes a second lobby, which is this. Yeah. Okay, so there are some bits which get filled in and some bits get opened for these new doors. Okay. And this is brickwork and blockwork here, by the way, this bit. So we can just put lintels and open it up if we need to, yeah? When we do need to. So basically all of this is going. Yeah. All this stuff. The ceiling is going. The only major structural thing, it's not even that structural, it's just these openings that I just mentioned, and that's just lintels and sands. So what do you think, yeah? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Simple, isn't it? You can just kick it down. Look, there's no timbers here. No, these are on squares. Look, they're big on squares, right? There's no like cross timbers. No. So guys, just picked up the keys. Looking forward to starting on this project. It should be a relatively quick turnaround project for us. So already mentioned the numbers on a previous video, but just to recap for new viewers, we purchased the building for 2.2 million with a build cost estimate of around 1 million and a GDV estimate of 4.8 million. We paid more than we would have liked to for this building, but when we analysed this project with the low build cost and quick turnaround, it just made sense. We already have the prior approval in place. We got permission for converting this commercial office building, use class E building, to 16 apartments under permitted development. We did that because, you know, we understood the process, we understand how prior approval applications work. For some of you that might know already, you know, it takes 56 days to get the approval in place. When we made the offer, we made sure that we had enough room between exchange and completion to allow that process to happen. And that meant we had to start on all of our drawings and getting documentation ready for the application to line it up for submission the day after we exchanged on the purchase of this site. We had about a 3 to 4 week lead in towards exchange, which we used to get the drawings ready and submit this application. It's a relatively straightforward process compared to normal full planning. That has meant that we already had the prior approval to convert this building in place before we even owned the building, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, and just to remind you guys, what we're doing is we're changing the office space essentially to residential apartments, and we are able to get 4 apartments on each level. And I know I had some comments a couple of weeks ago when we filmed here about the low build cost, and that's only because the building is in really good shape. You know, it's got new windows that were installed 3 years ago. The building is in great shape from outside. The stair core and lift shaft remain. Yes, there is a working lift too. We also have concrete slabs in this building, so that helps us with fire separation and acoustic separation. So nothing really to do there from floor to floor. And essentially what we're doing is stripping out all of the internal office space and partitioning, subdividing into the 4 flats per floor. As construction projects go, this is a relatively simple one, simple one for us. We should be able to turn this around very quickly. Hopefully, you know, by the end of this year, we should have a finished building, finished 16 apartments. Looking forward to cracking on with this one. So guys, that's the end of this week's video. We are super excited about this project. Can't wait to get started. We should have 16 flats by the end of this year. So guys, hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you at the next one.